Hey y'all, Ryan Hyatt here with you, going into a game day weekend for the Texas Tech Red Raiders. What I'm going to say, I don't say lightly. What I'm going to say, I don't say without giving it considerable amount of thought. But after watching last week's home game against Stephen F. Austin, I think it's come time to say this. If I'm the Goin Band from Raiderland, I would boycott the next home game for Texas Tech. That's right, if I'm the Goin Band from Raiderland, I'd just stay home. Because you know what? Texas Tech has pretty much said, we don't need you, we don't want you. If you look around, even in the pregame, more canned music, everything on the Jumbotron, anything to take away from the college experience. And I think that's what a lot of folks go to the game for, is a college experience. People pay a lot of money these days. They don't want bad disco music, they don't want bad rap music. They want to go to Texas Tech and experience a Texas Tech game day feel. And everything Texas Tech does these days, more and more takes it away, farther away from something uniquely Texas Tech and makes it, well, anything other than Raiderland. You know, you look at the history of the Goin Band from Raiderland, it's entrenched and steep in Texas Tech athletics and football. I can take you back to 1926 when a guy named Will Rogers said, you know what, if they're coming to Fort Worth and they're playing TCU, we want the band. I'll write a check. And a guy named Amon G. Carter said, you know what, Will, I'm with you. I'll do the same thing. I'll write another check. And they got together with Texas Tech, and they sent the Red Raider marching band, back then it was the Fighting Matadors, on the road to Fort Worth. You can go all the way back to that. Today, would anyone be willing to do that? I'm not even sure Texas Tech's willing to spend $300 right now to have them perform right there. Folks pay a lot of money for tickets these days. They pay a lot of money for parking. They pay a lot of money for PSLs. You get in, they pay a lot of money for concessions. Why not give them something special? Why not give them something uniquely Texas Tech that they cannot get anywhere else? At the very least, they should be giving them something that is Texas Tech, and that's the Goin Band from Raiderland. So I'd say this to you, Goin Band from Raiderland members, you work hard, you bust your ass just like the football players do. You put in as many hours. Why are you allowing yourself to be marginalized? Get behind the band director, get behind everything else and say, you know what? Why don't you see what it's like without us there at Jones Stadium? I don't think many fans would like it. I'll say this to any potential sponsors, corporate partners, or otherwise with Texas Tech. You want to hit a home run with the fans? Sorry for mixing the metaphors. Why don't you do this? Write a check and say, you know what? The next 2 minutes on the Raider Vision, on the Jumbotron, it's brought to you by the Goin Band. Here's our logo. We're out of the way. Why don't you have a college experience? People need less rock, less NFL, less anything of that. What they really want when they come to Lubbock, Texas and Jones Stadium is more Raiderland.